Good morning. Ooh. Yeah, I got it like that. Yeah, I know somebody, probably David A, will be, oh, look, it's Egghead from Batman 66. Well, since it's not a Superman podcast and I don't have a Superman cup of coffee, I'm not Lex Luthor, but, whatever. It's just me, and I gotta color up my beard at some point and the gray out of my eyes, and so I can look even younger. And I shave my head because my hair grows in funny now since all the surgeries and blah blah blah. So anyhow, it is time for daily news, and there's a lot of it, and podcast updates. I'm working on getting something going either tonight or tomorrow night for Creators Outlet. Friday night is actually going to be a roundtable discussion. Has Hollywood destroyed comic books? So I will tell you right now, before we get into this, that wherever you're watching this, I shared it to a few groups, including the self-entitled from my YouTube. That don't watch it in the group, click on the link, come to the YouTube channel. So if you have comments or questions, I can pop them up on screen and I can engage with them. Otherwise, I cannot. StreamYard cannot go into. You can share links to groups, but unless it's just an open page, you can't ask questions in it. Besides that, I want you to come to my YouTube channel. Pardon me. Please. That was weird. The lady next door must be in her kitchen cooking, and it's back to back with my kitchen. So, anyhow, what the hell was I saying? Yes, please come to the YouTube channel itself. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed and rung the bell, and select all, so you know whenever I'm going live on YouTube. These dailies are only on my YouTube. My Creators Outlet is simulcast to the Outright Geekery Facebook page. Please, if you'd be so kind to go by there, if you haven't already, hit the like on the top of the page, and make sure you hit the drop down and follow for all kinds of great stuff that's always going on there. There's multiple podcasts with This Geek in Comics with Gomer and Company. They go live about 2 or 3 times a week, and they were doing just a Sunday podcast, so they're doing like news and stuff on Sunday, and then they'll go live again tomorrow night, Tuesday night, and just running roughshod over the previews catalog, and and the DC listings from whoever's carrying DC now. Is there any DC left? I don't know. I think the DC Trinity, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, are the only 3 left. And I think the only reason they're not scrapping the Wonder Woman title right now is because, well, the movie. But as we all know, Bloodbath Monday, a week before DC Fandom, they fired 1/3 of their editorial staff. They said they fired Bob Harris. I have a YouTube interview to watch where Bob Harris says he knew it was coming and he walked out beforehand. I have not had a chance to watch that yet, so I will speak more on that afterwards. I would love to get Bob on the podcast. I'm working on a couple of indies for the beginning of the week. I know I do have a handful of a small handful of Kickstarters on the way. I couldn't stop myself from, supporting some of these when I started doing the podcast originally. And then I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. I went broke. I went to go pay my comic shop bill and I had $0 in there. I'm going to have to borrow money probably tomorrow off a friend of mine so I can pay to ship out the Catwoman from MojoShop.com, the exclusive Batman the Animated Series, Selina Kyle Catwoman, which is awesome. I did a very uncomfortable unboxing with Selina Kyle, and it didn't go well. I haven't done many of them. So, and I've got a tiny little desk in front of my monitor. My monitor is up on a windowsill. And I have to get a bunch of my comic book tables back from my LCS. They took them and a bunch of my, and like a half dozen 6-foot bookshelves from me that they're using in the store. And I'm like, I was in a coma at the time in the hospital, and they're like, well, this stuff's got to get out of his house. We can definitely use it at the shop. So they're using my tables for all their outside events, and they're like, well, we can't give it to you now. New comic book day is coming up like next month. Because that's, they linked with a bunch of other local comic shops, and they're all doing it on one day, the way it was meant to be done. Not, well, come in every week and you don't have to buy anything. Just come in every week and just, look on the new rack and see if there's like a free comic book there and just take it and leave. Like, who's going to do that? Plenty of people. They will come in not buy anything, take the free stuff and leave. You want to get them to come in, walk around the store a little bit, and so we're going to set up tables outside on the 12th of next month, and hopefully the weather's good. If not, they're going to do it the week after. But there's a bunch of stores, Wild Time Comics, as well as the various time capsule locations and Seacon, Cranston, Warwick area. And I'm not sure who else is in on it, but it'll be a good time. We're supposed to have one of the local kind of like old school comic book show guys that just started up his own con a couple of years ago and then got hit with this. And he also lost a good friend of his that was his right-hand man for running stuff at the con. And it's only like a one-day con he does. So I still have to talk to him. John Turn passed away a couple of months ago now, but I'm sure Michael's still reeling pretty bad because they were really good friends, really tight. And I had known John for years from coming into the store. We used to fight over Batman stuff all the time. It was fun. Anyhow, rest in peace, John. The big bat cave in the sky. Hopefully not the big bat cave down there. But either way, as I ramble on, we had big news over the weekend. Like I said, the DC Fandom stuff. So we're going to start by taking a look at the Batman trailer. I know everybody's seen this to death, but we're going to look at it again because everybody's just looking and looking and looking and looking. That was savage right there.
From your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge.
Who?
That is the new Commissioner Gordon. That, of course, is Sparkly Batman.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
He looks pretty good in the suit, though. There's Oswald Cobblepot.
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
Catwoman.
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
This is the part that got me loving this.
I'm vengeance.
And everybody's looking at the Batmobile, and it's kind of like 1970s comic book Batmobile.
You're part of this too.
How am I part of this?
You'll see.
So, that is the Batman trailer. And I have to say, after all the... Take these off. All the teasing and... Ooh, Sparkly Batman. Twilight, ooh. He looks pretty good in the costume. A lot of people are like, I hate the collar around the back. I'm like, well, this is young Batman, so this is like a year one. This is basically Batman year one movie style. And because there's a whole bunch of Batman now, because Multiverse and Flash. So other things we learned yesterday is, even though he didn't show to any panel, Michael Keaton will not just be showing up as an old Bruce Wayne. He'll be showing up as Batman in the 1989, a new version of the 1989 Bat costume. And Batfleck is back. And Henry Cavill is back, or Cavill, however you want to pronounce it, The Witcher. He's back, and he just signed a new multi-movie deal, but it's set up so he'll do, Man of Steel 2, and then like 4 or 5 other minor movie crossover appearances. Because obviously now they're, redoing the Snyder Cut, which will be in 4 1-hour implements over X amount of time on HBO Max. They're doing this so people can't just wait until it goes live, get the, 7-day or 24-hour free trial and binge it and be like, okay, cancel. But because they don't think people like me will just wait for, all 4 1-hour episodes to show up and then, just binge all 4 hours anyhow. So that's what's going on with that. They released a trailer. I was not impressed with it at all. They released a really crappy version of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah song over that. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just not a fan of it.
Who?
And stop playing. Okay. They're just making things difficult for me. So all we're going to look at today is the Batman trailer. We'll look at other trailers that came out over the course of the week and dissect them down. Surprisingly, this was the one that blew up. Nobody cared about. I mean, I watched a good portion of it. And I've been following a bunch of stuff on, of various channels on YouTube and, how they're trying to SJW a whole bunch of stuff. But we shall see what happens with that. I dug out some nice books that I'm going to probably eBay today. I found 2 Lady Death homage books of recent, within the last couple of years. One was a Captain America homage, the one where he's punching the Nazis and taking out Hitler and stuff. If you know the cover. Yeah, except this one, of course, because it's Lady Death, it's called Captain Death. But they've got her, pretty much dressed up like, Golden Age Captain America. Both are signed by Brian Pulido and have a bonus book on the back. And the other one is, oh dear Lord, Infinity Gauntlet. It's a Lady Death homage of Infinity Gauntlet. I'm slapping both of those up on eBay today, as well as a Paper Girls #1 that I found. Issues 1 and 2 of The Goddamned. And what else? Oh, yeah. I found the first appearance of, Marvel fans will know who Honey Badger is in All New Wolverine issue 2. But I've got an issue 1 and an issue 2. So I'm putting those both up on eBay today as well. I'm going to go eBay crazy. Because apparently until you score X amount of positivity with the eBay people, or even if you don't, they pretty much Every time you make a sale, they hold your funds for like 20 days. That way, if some jackass is, and they've been known to do this, people will buy stuff like, say, the New 52 Batman #1, like in a minty condition. They would have bought one and somebody would have shipped it in like a plain manila envelope. So since they got screwed, they will go online and figure, well, one good screw deserves another good screw, and they will order a book from a more reputable online seller. And then they will take pictures and scans of the issue that got beat up because somebody only put it in a plain manila envelope. And I just got had with that on a Facebook reply auction. I got a plain manila envelope, and it had a backer board on either side on the inside. And then it had like, I think two books were in bags and boards. Everything else was just loose. And I was like, what the hell? I paid this guy like $12.95 for shipping for a plain manila envelope. Get the hell out of here. So I put him on blast. Not on here, but on Facebook. If you've seen the image of the post, that's an actual commission I got done by indie artist Dave Ryan out of Jersey, probably like 10 years ago. And it's I still have it, but it is in storage right now. I was just searching because it said somebody made a comment on a post of mine, but then it's not bringing me to the post that he commented on. It's just bringing me to the page, and it's not telling me anything. So let's see. Now he's commenting on my page. Nope, now he's just liking it on. Never mind. Okay. But like I said, we get the round table going on this Friday. If you are somebody like myself with strong opinions, by the way, Friday I will definitely be playing the villain. For those of you that know me personally, that means, yeah, Will's gonna be an asshole. Yeah, I am. I really am. I'm gonna just boom. That's going to be Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I already put out a call through my Twitter, and I'll wait to see if anybody gets back to me on that. If I have any other news, like if somebody gets added like early this afternoon for a podcast tonight, I'll do a quick one and done here. It's going to be something that I'm not going to share. So please, by all means, if you're watching this anyplace else, please click the link and come over to the YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, engage with the posts. Please engage with the posts. It helps me, it helps the channel, and anything to help us grow right now. We had a bunch of friends in the comic community that liked and subscribed to the channel, and I appreciate that, but we are currently stagnant at less than 20 subscribers. I always share posts from here, and usually I'll share the YouTube link. Like if anybody I interview wants, the video or a link for the video to share, I always share the YouTube link. So hopefully people will come to, if they liked it, they'll come to the YouTube channel. As you can see, my recliner way over here, my coffee cup. On the little table here, that big black book at the bottom is an omnibus. I haven't picked up in like a week now, sadly, because I got new books in, so I've been reading that. But that is the original X-Men. Oh, dear Lord. I hate getting old. Age of Apocalypse omnibus. And those books on top are full sets of things that I found. One is like a 2-issue Prestige Hulk versus the Thing series. There's like another Hulk series in there. There's like 4 Hulk series altogether, I think. And there's one that I'm probably looking to sell because I've got the hardcovers, and it is first prints, all the original Marvel Hulk Gray, the Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale series. Because I got to meet Tim Sale right after the Boston Marathon bombing. And him and David Mack went to Kamikaze up in Somerville, Mass. And he was signing, and he would do one remark, one like little head sketch remark per person, not per book, but one per person. But he would sign whatever you brought him, whether you bought it at the store or just brought it in. So I had brought in for Tim Sale, I had brought in my Spider-Man Blue, Daredevil Yellow, and Hulk Gray, and Hulk kind of being my favorite of the 3. I mean, I love Spider-Man, but I like Hulk better, just a little bit. So he did a head sketch in my Hulk for me, which was like super cool. I have pictures. I carry them around with me, not to share here, but on my phone. So I'm selling that one. I also dug up an old kitchen sink 3-issue Crow miniseries from the creator J.O. Barr. And I also found a full complete set of the Long Shot miniseries from X-Men. So I'm thinking of selling all that stuff. But for news, as you can hear in the background, probably I've had the original Star Trek series playing for like 2 days now because I just wasn't happy with a lot of things, and I needed to go to my happy place. But that's going to wrap up things for now. I have just, gone on a tangent, and this is going on way too long. The timer says 15 minutes. It's probably like, an hour and 15 minutes. I also found this. It's a new 52 version, but of Justice League Dark. And it needs a pressing, but I'm thinking at some point in the future I gotta just get myself a press and learn how to just press them myself. But here is a super cool Dead Man cover from Justice League Dark New 52 issue 37. That's cool. And I always loved Dead Man. He's always like a great character. And what's even better is I just got him in the DC mobile game, which is like a turn-based team fighting game. And I just got him, and I saved up enough. I earned enough in-game currency to buy it, rank him up to like a rank 5. but all my games had to start all over at base 1, so I lost about 35 characters. But I just thought this cover was cool, so I figured I'd share that. If I add somebody on to, because I'm gonna check out for lunch for a little bit now. If I add somebody to a Creators Outlet podcast for either tonight or tomorrow, I'll come on and do a quick update to the daily news and update. But that's all for today. Right now, 8/24/2020. This is Will at Joker Fan. If you haven't followed me on Twitter and Instagram, please do so. You can find me, obviously, at Joker Fan. Until then,